Justin, how did you see that one this afternoon?
Wasn't in our favor. Adelaide came in, had a good game plan, played well, shot the ball well. We could have done better defensively.
Is it one of those things this afternoon on the defensive side of things? The Sixers obviously had transition threes against you, 23 points on fast break points as well. Is that something that you'd be looking to address this coming week?
Yeah, it's a lot of things we'll address this week. I tipped my hat off to Adelaide for shooting the ball well. Our trans D needed to get better, and we'll work on that this week.
And Lockie, of course, you came off the bench this afternoon, had 8 points and 3 rebounds, but there was a bit of a collective that came off the bench this afternoon as well when Justin threw you in there. Did you feel like you were able to get the momentum back Illawarra's way towards the back end of the third quarter?
Maybe a bit towards the third quarter, but I think the initial stint that we had in the first quarter, we didn't really match the energy of the starters, and but I think we made it up for it a bit in the third quarter.
And just quickly, happy to be back home, to have a few fans in the crowd as usual, supporting you.
Yeah, love my family and friends in the crowd for sure. Yeah.
Go ahead, Chris. Justin, such a good start. You scored the first 10 points of the game. What changed after that, aside from then having 15 free throws in the first quarter? What changed to allow them to take over for the rest of that first quarter after you started so well?
I guess they just turned it up a little bit, and they matched our intensity, and then they overcame it. So the free throws did not help, but our Adelaide came out and played well.
You don't have to comment on this, obviously, but the fact that they took 33 threes for the game to your 9, while also taking more three-pointers than you took. I mean, it's hard for you to say anything, but how big of a factor does it play by the end of the game?
I guess they did a really good job of drawing fouls and getting us out of defensive position, and then being able to dictate the tempo of the game. So 30 free throws is a lot, but I guess they're well deserved.
Positive was getting Trey back into the lineup, and he played pretty well. I mean, he had good numbers for a lot of the game, but just for him to get back on the court and to get through the game is a positive.
Yeah, it is. I mean, it's always good to have 11 healthy players or get all your guys back. So as he gets back into game shape and being back to Trey Kell, we'll hopefully see just as good as production out of him going down further in the season.
Lockie, what's it like for you to come back to Adelaide and play in front of 9,000 people that are your local people, but they're cheering against you at the same time? What's it like for you coming back to your hometown?
Yeah, Adelaide's my forever home as far as location, and just knowing that there's so many people in the stand that have my backs as well. But it's a bit of a weird feeling, when they're supporting the other team, as well as me. So it's I don't know, very supportive of them all, but it's yeah.
It's tough to talk about it after a loss, but how do you feel you're developing this season? Do you feel like you're coming along how you hoped you would be?
I didn't really set many expectations for me prior to the season. Just focusing on game by game, trying to improve little by little every game, and we're only about a third of the way into the season, so I still think there's a lot more that I can bring.
Justin, you haven't played at home for a little while now. You're looking forward to getting back there on Saturday, big game against the Kings, but a chance for you to try and get back.
As long as we play basketball and play good basketball, it doesn't matter where we play it. I just want my team to play a lot better than what they've been previously doing. So, but it's always good to play at home.
Given you got the fever break after that game on Saturday, how important is it to take a better performance into the break and to have some momentum before you do have a week off?
Like I said, it's always good to get a win. So no matter how it is, if it's before fever or after fever break, as long as we find a way to play well and get wins.
Thank you, guys.